Good morning, everyone. Welcome to KONDIs again. And right now it is 6 o'clock in the morning. And now you're here with Sense.
And I'm Vic. We're really happy to be with you in this beautiful morning.
Yeah, our program is on air every weekday, especially like on the morning time, right? So right here at the same time again.
Yes, and don't forget that you can send us your comments or opinions to today's discussion.
Yeah.
And we really enjoy hearing your thoughts.
And today is very special because our sponsor is Amazon. Yeah. So if you want to drink a very good coffee, you can go to Amazon to buy some and you will feel like fresh in the morning time, like
Yes.
us today. Yeah. And if you buy it at our university, you will get a $5 discount. Yeah. And how are you today?
I'm good today. How about you?
Yeah, I'm really good. Could it be better?
Okay, so now let's move on to our main topic. We are going to talk about the nationalism in Thailand and how it is constructed through the actions of the Second Army Area Commander. And these days, Thailand is experiencing a growing wave of nationalism. Many people talk about unity, loyalty, and the importance of protecting the country.
And now I'm going to give you some definition of the nationalism. Do you know what it is?
Maybe.
Okay, let's imagine. Let's look together.
Okay.
So, nationalism, simply put, is a feeling of identity and loyalty people have toward their nation or country. It often includes pride in history, tradition, and national symbols.
And in Thailand, nationalism often becomes stronger during political change, especially after a military coup, when the army plays a major role in leading the country.
That is why the actions of military leaders are so important. They do not only control security, but they also help shape how people understand and express nationalism today. So, now that we've talked about nationalism, how it often grows stronger after military coup, let's look at one of the key figures in this story.
Yes, and many people are talking about the commander of the Second Army Area. But who exactly is he? And what does his position mean?
พระธุดงค์ก็บอกว่าไอ้หนูคนเนี้ย ต้องเป็นทหารเท่านั้นท่านมองลงไปขันน้ำแต่งชุดทหารมาตั้งแต่เกิดแล้วต้องไปเป็นทหารบกเท่านั้น
Lieutenant General Bunsin Patgwan was born in 1965 in what is today Bumgan province. He is now the commander of the Second Army Area, responsible for the entire northeastern region of Thailand, also known as Isan.
The Second Army Area is the major command with tens of thousands of soldiers. It takes care not only of military security, but also many civic operations such as like disaster relief, community
ผมไม่ได้
support.
พูดแค่คุยแม้แต่คำเดียวนะครับคุณต้องทำใจนะครับยืนยันว่าทหารที่อยู่กับผมเนี่ยปลอดภัยแน่นอน
Sure, when Lieutenant General Bunsin takes action, it is not just a local matter. His decisions can affect millions of people across northeastern Thailand. Now, when we talk about nationalism today, it is impossible not to mention the role of the Second Army Commander. His actions have been at the center of debate, with many suggesting he's actively shaping nationalism in Thailand.
Exactly. Some even call it the Bunsin phenomenon. Let's take a closer look at what he's been doing in recent months. The Bunsin phenomenon. Lieutenant General Bunsin is gaining popularity among young Thais, especially Gen Zs and Gen Alpha. He tours schools and universities, giving speeches about patriotism, territorial integrity, and the military's role in protecting the country. And in the border dispute with Cambodia, especially regarding the Ba Khoai Temple, Bunsin has spoken about reclaiming what he describes as Thai heritage and sovereignty. Critics say these remarks are provocative, while supporters see them as affirmations of the national identity and pride.
He also stresses that the military is more than just warfare. putting to disaster relief, flood response, and helping local communities. This builds the image of the military as not just only a defenders, but also a protector and supporter of the people. On the border committee, RBC with Cambodia. The Second Army leads negotiations framed around peace, but always with like commitment, sovereignty, and not backing down.
แผ่นดินกูหามาแทบตายพวกมึงรักษากันไม่ได้
He also often uses language about ancestors, land, traditions, values that people feel deeply connected to.
At the same time, some of his remarks are contested. For example, his comment that the Ta Khoi temple belongs to Thailand drew sharp criticisms from Cambodia, which called it encroachment.
Yeah, let's take a look at what kind of nationalism is constructed here. We can consider several dimensions. So let's take a look at the first one. Territorial nationalism. This emphasizes land, borders, temples, ancient ruins, and national heritage. Bun Sin's actions over Ta Khoi and archaeological sites like Prasat Ta Man Thom and Prasat Ta Khoi reflect this. Second, militarized nationalism. Here the army is portrayed as essential, the protector of sovereignty, the first responder in crisis, and the guardian of people. Bun Sin's uniforms, his presence in public life, and his role in disaster relief all strengthen this image. So, the next one is populist nationalism. These are messages designed to appeal to ordinary people, especially the youth, stirring both pride and insecurity about borders. His growing popularity among Gen Z and Gen Alpha shows his speeches resonate with young generation. And the last one is symbolic nationalism. The use of symbols like temples, flags, heritage sites, and ancient ruins evokes collective memory and identity. So, this reminds people of shared traditions and history. But there are tensions, right? Nationalism can stir fears of foreign encroachment or even inflame disputes at the borders.
Yes, and while nationalism can unify, it can also exclude. What happens to minority voices? And how do these ideas affect diplomacy with our neighbors?
Public response seems largely favorable, especially among those who feel border tensions and sovereignty issues are central. Polls show more confidence in military leadership in protecting the nation than in civil and political actors in certain situations.
On the government sides, reactions are mixed. Some support the commander's strong stance. Others caution about provoking neighbors or violating agreements. There have been clarifications, denials, or statements to calm tensions, especially with Cambodia. For example, Thailand's Ministry of Foreign Affairs saying some of the comments have been misinterpreted, reaffirming ceasefire compliance.
Let's consider some risks. First, provocation. Strong nationalist rhetoric can escalate border disputes and tensions. Second, exclusion. Emphasis on ownership, sovereignty might alienate ethnic minorities, tourists, and neighboring communities. Third, oversimplification. Nationalism often reduces complex history into us versus them narrative. The fourth one, diplomatic cost, harsh statements or aggressive posture can strain international relations.
Also, there is concern whether this kind of nationalism may be used politically to gain support, to overshadow civilian institutions, or shift public sentiment.
But from his side, Bun Sin says he does not want politics, just duty. Many people seem to believe him, and that credibility is key for his nationalism to stick. So in summary, what Lieutenant General Bunsin Patglan is doing is constructing a nationalism that is territorial, militarized, symbolic, and appealing to the public, particularly younger people.
It's nationalism that emphasizes identity, borders, heritage, and the image of the military as the nation's protector.
Whether it is positive or negative depends on how it is used, whether it upholds justice, diplomacy, and inclusion.
And thank you for watching. We hope this helps you understand what's behind the headlines. So stay critical and stay informed.
Join us again on KONDIs. Know your nation, do in-depth analysis. Good morning.
Good morning.